beautiful young woman has three men that are just madly in love with her. They love her passionately, but she just cannot seem to choose among them. Finally, she tells them to go and travel for 6 months and get some experience and see some of the world. And when you come back in 6 months, I will make a decision. The first suitor travels all over Europe. He sees the Germany, he sees the Swedish fjords, he sees the Alps, Switzerland, Spain, all over Europe extensively. The second suitor travels to Asia. He goes through the Middle East and Persia, and he sees the Orient, and comes back through India, and sees all of those cultures there. The third suitor goes nowhere. He stays right there at home around the girl. When the 6 months is over, the lady calls the three men together and asks for their report. The first man reports that he traveled all over Europe. He saw the Mediterranean and the Grecian Isles. He saw Rome and Paris and Berlin. He reported how he had spent $10,000 but had absorbed all kinds of European traditions for his money. The second suitor told how he had traveled across the Middle East and the Orient, and he had seen the Great Wall of China, and he had come back through India and seen the marvels of that society, and that although he had spent $500,000, he was very familiar now with the Oriental culture. The third man then announced pridefully that he had gone nowhere. He said, "Why should I travel all over the world? For the thing I find most precious in this whole world is right here. It is you." "Oh my goodness," said the young woman. "That is absolutely the sweetest, most endearing thing I have ever heard in my whole life." Then she took the second man by the hand and headed off to find a preacher, because it was evident he had the most money.
We hate asphalt, we like trees, and we love our rodeo.